one that found out that they always say it's a fail. Guys under married, making it gas. It don't even go nowhere. It's always serious. That's a great question. Always when we have hurricanes go off,
City Council to order. If you'll please stand for our invocation and pledge.
Good evening, everyone. Let us pray. Our Father which art in heaven, once again we assemble ourselves in the seat of government of Cartersville, Georgia, leaning and depending on you for guidance, logic, and clarity in our decision. Father, come down and be in the midst of this government meeting and help us to do what's best for the city. And when all is said and done, you get all the glory and you in charge, and we're giving you our best. And all agree, say amen.
Amen. Please join me in the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Straight the roll, please.
Gary Hyde, Ward 1. Here. Jay Stepp, Ward 2.
Here.
Harry Roth, Ward 3.
Here.
Calvin Cooley, Ward 4.
Here.
Gary Fox, Ward 5.
Here.
Alyssa Cordell, Ward 6. Here.
Just that one for the road.
Thank you, Julia. First order of business is approval of our council meeting minutes from our last meeting. Council, you've had these well in advance of tonight, had an opportunity to look them over. Now would be a time to make any edits, and if there are none, a motion is in order.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Council, I would like to ask you to add 2 items to the agenda this evening.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. 2 items added. Mr. Morgan, if you...
Mayor, before you start, let me just make an announcement. After the meeting, we were scheduled to have a meeting of the City of Cartersville Animal Control Board. However, both parties have requested that be continued. So if anyone is here present for that, you may leave at this time, and that meeting will be rescheduled for our next council meeting.
Thank you. Or you're welcome to stay.
That's true too?
Thank you.
So, Mr. Morgan, if you'll get us started out with the first item.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor.
And it is, I'm sorry, it is the first added item that we have. So,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. We're requesting with your approval to appoint Tim Story as the interim electric director. Tim has served faithfully with the City of Cartersville since 1998. He's currently the distribution operations manager and is well equipped and well prepared to step into this role.
Thank you. Chair will entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries unanimously. Tim, Julia is going to swear you in, as she is well prepared to do. And on your way up, I just want to thank you for stepping forward in this leadership position. We know you're going to do great things.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will support the Constitution of the United States and of the state of Georgia, and that you will in all respects observe the provisions of this charter and ordinances of the City of Cartersville, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of office, so help you God?
I do. Sorry about that.
Thank you.
Congratulations and thank you. And now that you're sworn in, we're going to put you right to work because you got the next item here on the agenda.
Mayor and council, I first want to just say thank you for the opportunity and the trust that city management has trusted me with this. I have a strong team of employees that I work with, and my focus is to continue building and serving the community of Cartersville to the best of our ability, and thank you for this opportunity. But I have the second reading with no changes for the ordinance amend section 24-418 of the City of Cartersville Code of Ordinance to establish a limited term electric expansion incentive for qualifying XLP1 customers. This incentive applies to customers adding at least 5 megawatts of new load during the calendar year and provides 30% discount on base electric rates for separately metered expansion for up to 60 billing cycles. This amendment is recommended by approval for the electric department from the legal team.
Thank you. Any questions for Mr. Story on this item? If there are none, a motion's in order.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries unanimously.
Thank you. Thank you.
Freddie, you have the next handful. We've got several appointments to make here.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. We're requesting to reappoint Sidney Lugins as a term on the Cartersville Bartow County Library Board is set to expire on June 30th, 2026. We're asking with the reappointment that they be able to serve until June 30th, 2029.
Thank you. Questions, comments, or motions?
Motion to approve. Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Next one, please.
The terms of City Manager Dan Porter, Walter Mahone, and Sonny Miller on the Development Authority of Cartersville expired on January 6, 2026. All three individuals expressed their willingness to continue to serve. We're requesting approval that Dan Porter, Walter Mahone, and Sonny Miller be reappointed with terms that expire on January 6, 2030.
Thank you. Questions, comments, or motions?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Recreation Board.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. Tommy Hall for Ward 5 and Josh Bach, the mayor appointee, have expressed their willingness to continue to serve on the Recreation Advisory Board. Their terms expired on December 31st, 2025. If approved, Tommy Hall's new term will expire on December 31st, 2029, and Josh Bach's new term will expire on December 31st, 2027. We're asking approval to reappoint those.
Thank you. Questions, comments, or motions?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Cartersville Building Authority.
Yes, sir. Fritz Steen and Jerry Milam have expressed their willingness to continue to serve on the Cartersville Building Authority. Their current terms are set to expire on May 15, 2026. If approved, their new terms will expire on May 15, 2030.
Thank you. Questions, comments, or motions?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Board of Zoning Appeals.
Yes, sir. Lamar Penley's term expires on June 1st, 2026. He has expressed a willingness to continue to serve. Approval is requested for his new term, which will expire on June 1st, 2028.
Questions, comments, or motions?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Second JDA.
Yes, sir. Lamar Penley's term on the Bartow County, the Second Joint Development Authority, expired on December 31st, 2025. He wants to continue to serve. We're requesting, if reappointed, his new term would expire December 31st, 2029.
Thank you. Questions, comments, or motions?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Mr. Hardigree, get us started, please, on item 26-01.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Special use application SU 26-01 for 327 North Tennessee Street. This is at the corner of Tennessee and Nelson Street. Applicants Pugmire Ford of Cartersville. This special use application request is to allow the expansion of a legal non-conforming use in the multiple use zoning district. As you know, Pugmire Ford is across Tennessee Street from this location. They're requesting permission to expand over to this corner lot location as a legal non-conforming use. In order to do that, they do need a special use permit. To do so, this would allow them to continue their maintenance operations at a larger scale, which is much needed for their business. The Planning Commission did recommend approval of this, and in the last week, staff has added a condition for consideration, which would allow this, or at least to keep this special use, if approved, from continuing in perpetuity. In the way that condition reads, and again, I apologize that this was added at the last minute, not part of your package, but the special use, the condition is the special use permit terminates when the approved non-conforming use changes or ceases, or if the property is rezoned. So this ties an approval to the land use, not the person, so that if you wanted to sell this to another car dealership, 20 years down the road, he could do so. But if it turned over hands, went to a developer, they couldn't come back 30 years after that project and do this again without coming back before council. So it would essentially terminate this special use when this use would change hands or change.
Gotcha.
So
Thank you. Any questions for Mr. Hardigree at this point? Thank you, sir.
okay.
I will open up the public hearing for SU 26-01 and ask anybody wishing to speak forward to come and do so, keeping in mind that any comments made in the first hearing are still applicable and in the record. So I know the applicant is here. Did you have anything to add, or, and if not, that's fine too.
No, I appreciate, y'all listening to this and considering it. Our business needs it badly, as I expressed before. But as far as, you know, what we need and what we need to do, nothing's changed. Everything's still in the same situation. So, you know, we need both those properties to continue our service operations and to grow, and it's something that our business desperately needs. So I appreciate y'all's time and consideration.
Thank you. Any questions for the applicant? Thank you. Anyone else wishing to speak for or against may do so at this time. And seeing none, I'll close the public hearing for SU 26-01, and we'll turn it over to council for consideration. Any discussion on the item? Or questions?
Do we, on the motion, do we need to add the stipulation by the staff?
If you want to add the condition, that would be appropriate.
Put it back up. Yes.
That's it,
Is it sufficient to say if someone were to make a motion to say, motion with the added
With
condition?
staff's added condition would be fine, since you have it right up there.
Okay.
All right, motion to approve with staff's added condition.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
And any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. David, please get us through SU 26-02.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. Very similar to 26-01, this special use permit is for 333 North Tennessee Street. It is north of and adjacent to the property we just discussed. Again, the applicant's Pugmire Ford. They do want the special use permit to allow a expansion of a legal non-conforming use on Tennessee Street over to this property from the existing car dealership. This is for their service operations expansion. And I should have mentioned this before, since the last reading, there were no changes or additions to the application. Planning Commission did recommend approval on this, and with an approval, staff recommends the same condition that you just reviewed on -01.
Thank you. Questions for David on this? Thank you, sir. I'll open up the public hearing for SU 26-02 and ask anybody wishing to step forward and to speak for or against, keeping in mind the first reading notes are in, as are the ones from 26-01. And seeing none step forward, I'll close the public hearing for SU 26-02 and turn it over to council for consideration.
Make a motion to approve with adding in the staff's recommendation.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
And motion carries unanimously. We'll move on to Freddie. You have the next item, sir.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. The Spry Point Customer Portal Annual Subscription Invoice, we're requesting approval to pay it, the Spry Engage invoice in the amount of $22,560.
Thank you. Questions, comments, or motions?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Mr. Archer, you've got the next couple.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Parks and Recreation is looking for approval to award foundation fence solutions with construction and replacement of the fencing at Tumlin tennis and pickleball courts. This is not a budgeted item, but the need for replacement has become necessary due to the dilapidated nature of the current fencing, which actually may be from the 1970s. We received 3 bids for this project, including Bartow Fence and First Fence. Foundation Fence Solutions was the best proposal at $27,499.14. We recommend approval.
Thank you. Any questions for David on this item? If not, a motion's in order.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Next item, please.
Okay, Parks and Recreation is requesting approval of program provider agreements for 2026. Programs currently offered through Cartersville Parks and Recreation Department. The agreements are with the following organizations: Cartersville Little League, Southern Soccer Academy, Wire to Wire Running LLC, and Top Shelf Food and Beverages Management LLC. Staff recommends approval of these agreements.
Thank you. Any discussion? If not, a motion's in order.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you, David. Mr. Forsyth. Forsythe. Good evening.
Either way. Good evening, Mayor and Council. This item is a request to approve a change order number 2 for the water treatment plant expansion project. This was a change order requested by the water department from the current contractor, Ruby Collins. We feel we have a really good contractor out there. They're doing good quality work and timely work. And what we've done here is, initially this was supposed to be a 2-phase project, or it is a 2-phase project. What we're doing is taking portions of the second phase, moving it up into the first phase. It doesn't really add any more capacity. It's a lot of site work, architectural work, building work, and those kind of things. So since we have a contractor under contract to do that, we requested them to give us pricing. We feel this is a fair price for the work that we've asked them to do, for $5,332,454, and I recommend that for your approval.
And I would guess in phase 2, we might get we wouldn't get a change order, but, I mean, this is basically money that was going to be in phase 2 that's being moved to phase 1 for the overall look of it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Keith wouldn't let me move all of phase 2 into phase 1 with a change order, so I had to
Do what you can, right?
I do.
All right. Thank you. Any questions for Sydney on this? If not, Chair will entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second. All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries unanimously. We have a right-of-way dedication, Mr. Lovell.
Yes, Mayor, this is for Lot 6 of Wansley Drive. It is recommended by staff for your approval.
Questions, comments, or motions?
Motion to approve. Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries unanimously. Freddie?
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. This is a request to move forward with a Cogsdale business process review. This review will provide us information to identify system gaps and areas that can be leveraged moving forward. The request is in the amount of $40,000.
Thank you. Any discussion on this item? If not, a motion's in order.
Motion to approve.
Second. All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries unanimously. Next item, please, Freddie.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. This is a request to enter into a construction materials testing along with other erosion control items and special inspections for the new city hall. Requesting this approval to move forward with GeoHydros to perform this work on the site here.
Thank you. Questions, comments, or motions?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Mr. Lovell.
Yes, Mayor. Item 18 is a request for reconsideration filed by Short Trip DBA Easy Trip number 3 LLC in regards to the motion y'all made to suspend their license, alcohol license at the last council meeting. At this time, it's appropriate for the mayor and council to determine whether or not you want to consider the request for reconsideration by either making a motion to approve the consideration or to deny the reconsideration. If you do want to approve it, then we will we'll go into the details of the request for reconsideration.
Okay.
I got a question for Keith. You mentioned that we can amend it. At any time, does council have the right to pull somebody or revoke their license for any operations inside the city?
There has to be notice of the violations. There are a couple of things in the ordinance that trigger an automatic suspension, like not paying taxes and things like that. But normally they would have notice. With respect to, if you want to know, with respect to this establishment, they have not removed the alcohol from the premises as of today as directed by your order. We'll have code enforcement go out tomorrow and issue a citation for that, which will then go a $1,000 fine per day until that is done. In addition, because they have failed to comply with the order of the board, as y'all approved at the last meeting, they will be going before the Alcohol Control Board in its April, thank you. And its April meeting for that violation to be considered, and the Alcohol Control Board will take whatever action they deem appropriate, which may or may not be appealed to y'all. But in answer to your question, y'all don't have the general right to do it, but you do have the right, as you may recall with the massage parlor establishments, if somebody does violate state law and they have a business license in the city, we can bring that entity before council for y'all to make a decision after due process has been applied to that.
So it would, we could, right now, I would like to make a motion to deny the request for reconsideration.
A motion, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
And motion carries unanimously. That request for reconsideration is denied unanimously. We have some series of first readings of ordinances. Mr. Lovell, you have this first one. Well, you've got all of them actually, but
Yes,
the first two.
Number 19 is amending section 2-126 of the code to change the monthly finance report to be by the finance director who's been doing it for years instead of the city clerk. It is recommended for your approval.
Thank you. Any questions on this item?
Julia is in favor of it, I understand.
I'm sure she is. We will
Motion
take,
to approve?
no, we're the first reading.
Oh, excuse me.
Sorry, I know, I'm delaying and I'm trying to find the date of our next meeting, which I just did, so that's why. Yes, thank you. We'll take this up for a second reading and consideration at our March 19th meeting. Keith, the next item?
Yeah, and the next one are two amendments which deal with amending the thresholds for non-council approval of items, basically increasing that up to $25,000, and then for unbudgeted items, anything over $10,000 would require your approval. Both amendments are recommended by staff for your approval.
Thank you. And any questions on this at this time? And once again, we'll have a second reading and consideration at our meeting on March 19th. Mr. Morgan, you've got the next two.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. These are plan adoptions for, can we combine those?
Yes.
It's a plan adoption request that are the same for each of our pension plans. It's with GMAS. It's Plan 1 is the 1967 plan, and Plan 2 is a 2017 plan. And we're requesting approval to have the hours needed or required as 1,000 hours that will count towards you being vested on those, and this in compliance with the RISA. Excuse me.
Okay. Thank you. So I've got a description of both items 21 and 22. Chair will entertain a motion. What's that?
First
Oh, it's first reading. Thank you. Anybody got any questions? Take it up for final consideration on March 19th. Keith, next item.
Yes, Mayor. The next item is we received a ad litem claim from Mr. Phillips Bray. It is after investigation, it is recommended by staff that said claim be denied.
Thank you. Chair will entertain a motion.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. And then the final item that you have, sir.
Yes, Mayor. The next item is also a resolution denying an ad litem notice claim from Venetia Thomas after investigation by staff. That one is also recommended for your denial.
Thank you. Questions, comments, or motions?
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. The second added item I'd like to handle as an emergency ordinance, and it involves removing Banger Street from the list of one-way streets in our one-way street ordinance, and that would be pending the approval of our Public Works Director, City Manager, and City Attorney. This is being done to provide some access relief to businesses as a result of the construction downtown that is off to a very swift start for City Hall, but already extended beyond an area where we thought it was going to extend to for a period of time. And so asking council for this to be done with that condition on an emergency ordinance basis.
And basically, the ordinance would be to amend section 12-1001, one-way streets, by deleting Banger Street from the list of streets and making that subject to final approval by the Public Works Director, City Manager, and City Attorney, and that due to the ongoing traffic issues, this is requested to be done as an emergency reading.
Thank you for that. Any discussion?
I would like to make said motion.
Second. Got a motion and a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. And motion carries unanimously.
So, hey, Gary.
Is there any other business that needs to come before council tonight? Seeing none, Chair will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
So moved.
So, did you?